Okay, everything's cool. Hi, hello. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Just let me know that. Felicity has just came back. Hey, Shahid. Here. Thank you, Manu. Yeah, so that was the farewell cup I wanted to see. Can it hold the price and send it little lower? And this is the news candle. No volatility at all. It reached until the low of this daily farewell cup. This is the daily bearish farewell cup. Tap to the low. Can it expand higher now? I'm willing to see it will go higher now. Can it reach or go? I mean, can it go higher now? The price has started to show its character. That means the choppiness. Not interested to rush. Instead, are you breathing, lol? I'm breathing, brother. Just waiting to see. Still, I would love to wait until 10:30. Make sure that uh, Powell doesn't want to make longer term choppiness. So this is the choppiness because of the Powell speak. I believe right now, whatever is happening over here, this is the choppiness because of Powell speak. So I would love to wait a little more time. Like last news 11:15. I don't see any other news. I had the last news around 10. Let me check. I have another news today. Thursday. Oh, okay. I have another news around 11:15. Okay. What a bad day. Don't rush, please. Wait and see what it is going to happen. Treasury Yellen speaks. What in and out? Thank you, Bill. Nicolo, thank you. And hello, bro. I recommend you to buy router apps so that you can have internet access during power loss. It is cheap. It's not about the cheapness. The problem is in Bangladesh, whatever I'll buy, most of the things is really not good. For example, if you ask me about the headphone or the speaker, mouth speaker, whatever it's called, I really don't know what is it called. I changed three. Okay, before this one, I changed three, and all of them were little expensive. Some of not like some kind of cheap headphone or something like that. It was little expensive, but still the audio was bullshit. So I requested Peter to send me one from the outside of Bangladesh so that I can at least continue this stream. Now I hope that the audio quality is little better. I hope so. Okay, but the thing you are asking me to buy, if I buy it from Bangladesh, I am oversure that it's not going to provide me the value I will expect from it. Okay, that is the problem. Thank you, Nar. Thanks. Thank you, brother. Mohammed. Thank you, brother, for that emoji. I'm just waiting to see is it actually choppiness or market really would love to fall or it will go higher. I would love to wait until some kind of sign that will tell me no, I can trade. Still now I didn't get any sign that will tell me I can trade, and still I don't have any direction yet. I don't know where it will go. So when I don't know where it will go, I'm not interested to take entry or participate in that price action. That was the fair value gap. I just wanted to say it will hold the price, send it lower. So this is the real bearish fair value gap. The way it should work, can it work or not? If I push my button over there, it's absolutely the gambling. I absolutely the gambling. Okay, so I really didn't want to do the gamble. By the way, if I were here, even I wouldn't push my button over there because that's gambling, absolutely gambling. No, but he lives in Bangladesh. Yeah, I live in Bangladesh. I can't use the Amazon from Bangladesh, brother. I can't use the Amazon things in Bangladesh. Yeah, it is falling. Let's see how far it can reach. This is the 50% of opening gap. Can it reach until the 50% of that opening gap? That is also my intention to see. Am I bullish? No. Am I bearish? No. If it is falling, I don't know how far it will go. If it is bullish, I don't know how far it will go. So to be honest, I really don't have any kind of bias in after watching this thing. There is no SMP. Yeah, there is no SMP as well. So it's nothing. Shitty price action. That's all. Do the gamble. Do whatever you want to do by your paper money. I have no objection. But don't try it with your real money, please. No, I will go, brother. Imam, I will go actually. I was just changing the date because my mind is not supporting me. That's why I'm just changing my mind. But in November I will must go. So I have to go actually. But thanks for that offer, brother. Thank you so much. There's a 50-minute last five lookup. There a small one. This is a nightmare. Don't trade, Manu. This one is not the 50-minute favorable gap, last favorable gap, because this is a leg, one leg. See this leg? It started here and there. This is one leg. There is no retracement. A small retracement over here. So if you would love to say from here to here, one leg, from there to there, next leg, and here. This is the next leg. So if you would love to look for the last favorable gap, you can use this one. Also, I don't support it, but yeah, obviously you can use this one as your last favorable gap. But from there to there, there is no other last parallel gap, no other leg. This is just one leg. There to there, one leg, one. Okay, Manu, don't rush. Don't try to trade over here right now, guys. Don't forget to push the like button. Okay, Tanja is in live, so if anyone would love to go to watch her, you can. You guys can go. She's in live. I can see she's in live. I don't see ICT is in live. No, ICT is not in live. So the Nasdaq Queen is in live actually. For a proper pullback, we need at least 5 to 600, right? To do. What do you mean by proper pullback? I didn't understand your question, brother. Really would love to see. Even if it want to go higher, I would love to see it will tap to this line. Really want to see that. At least the 50%. That will be logical. So I'm not thinking that market is going higher right now. So let's see if it can reach until that line or not. Well, no way. I'm going there. Okay, okay. That's your generosity. Some of you are talking about short. Now if you take that short, okay, cool, there, so you have already got a lot of profit. Congratulations, brother. Just don't tell me that you took that short. It's my request, because if you take that short, you are gambling. Absolutely, you are gambling over there. I'm not interested to talk about the gamble. After a perfect situation, if you take the short and then you take a loss, I'll say that is 1,000 times better than doing gambling. The reason is, if you keep doing the gambling, you will blow your account. But if you take a loss after understanding what you are doing, even if you take a loss, you are never going to blow your account. Instead, you will be able to withdraw some money. Some money, okay? It doesn't need to be huge money, but it will be able to withdraw some money from your account. Gambling is one thing, trading is another thing. Yesterday, one of my brother gave me a message to my Twitter and he told me that I'm new in this industry, so I really don't know. When I was talking about there was no entry, okay, yesterday and the day before yesterday, I guess there was no entry. So he just told me, brother, you are new, so you don't know everything. I'm agree with him. I don't know everything, but he just suggested me some retail stuff, and he just showed me some retail entry or profit by a retail trader. Uh, you guys have to understand. If I said there is no entry, I actually say that depending on ICT concepts, not the retail concepts. That means the support and resistance. Then I told him he is a support and resistance trader. So he told me that order block is actually the support or resistance. This is the another name of support or resistance. Order block is another name of support and resistance. Now I just didn't argue with him because he was just trying to tell me he's right. So I don't want to argue with him. But I would love to say you, if any of you are thinking like that way, that order block is actually the another name of support and resistance, and you are absolutely wrong because you are getting misconcept. You are trying to force yourself to mix ICT concepts with the retail trader, and it's not possible actually. So if I say that there is no entry, I mean in that specific area, for example, here there is no entry until now. I'm saying this depending on that ICT concepts, not any other concepts. There can be gold batch entry, there can be support resistance entry, animal pattern entry, lot of entry there can be. I don't know them. All I know the ICT concepts. There is no ICT concepts entry. This parallel gap entry, I told you this is something I keep observing. ICT never talked about this. So I am not saying this is the ICT concept entry. That's why I told you it is pure gambling here. Trade this from this parallel gap because this is my observation. It's not a concept that is legalized by someone very professional, for example, like ICT. That's why I'm just telling you this is a gambling. If I were a professional trader and maybe I had experience like ICT 30 years or something like that, I wouldn't say that this is the gambling. Who's the button from this parallel gap? I hope that you'll understand the thing I tried to tell. I also don't use this one. The reason is it doesn't give me more than 80% perfection. Yet I didn't get it. So maybe I have to observe more and more and more. Then I will find out when it is going to work perfectly. I need more information, I guess. So yeah, that's all. I have a doubt about pullback T2. I left the doubt with the chart in Discord. When you were free, help me. Okay, I'll see that later. Okay. 20346 below midnight in discount 1030 reversal 2346 2346. What did you say? Below midnight in discount and 1030 reversal. Is that Marquis? You are the guy yesterday you told that around 10 or yeah around 1020 it will reverse or something like that. Was that you yesterday talked? I'm not asking about the likes. I'm not asking about the subscriber because I'm really fed up. People are so selfish. Just let them do whatever they want. I hope that very soon I will get some profitable trader. That's all. Oh, that was you, Mark the Shark. Okay. I just saw his Marquis time. I mean, he just told that around 10:30 it will reverse. So I thought he was that guy. But okay, that was actually you. Okay, okay, that's cool, Mark the Shark. It was perfectly worked yesterday actually. That's why I was asking. But how did you know that it was reversing around 10:20? My question, I mean, my curiosity. How did you know that? Hmm, I really want to see it will. Even if it would love to reverse, it's okay. But first, it will come until this 50% of the opening gap. I really, really, really want to see that. At least until this area. I'm building my expectation now. I'm not interested to trade right now. I'm just building my expectation. Still now, I don't have any direction. I don't have any reason to fall. I don't have any reason to go higher. So if I don't have that, I'm not interested to trade. You can see this high and that high. They are relatively equal highs over there. So if it can reach until this 50%, then show me any willingness to go higher. I will expect that market will reach until this area to take this buy side liquidity. But right now, I just don't have anything here that is going to tell me market is going to reverse now, or something like that. So I'm just waiting. I made good money on that. That's cool. Mark the shark. If you can make the money, that is the best news I can heard. Okay, so if you can make the money, let me know that. Oh brother, I made some money. I'm really happy to read that comment. You don't need to focus on specific things. Whatever is going to give you the money, keep doing that. If it is retail stuff, keep doing that. No need to change your strategy, no need to change your concepts. You don't need it. All we are doing here just to earn the money, not the not trying to do the PhD on this chart. You don't need the PhD. All you need to make some money. Whatever is giving you the money, use that. CRT, candle range theory. If it gives you the money, keep doing that. Don't change it. And remember, paralysis is really dangerous. So if you have lot of information inside of your mind, then sometimes you will face the analysis paralysis. So please avoid gathering more information into your head. I am money, lol. Nobody wants you, money, except me. I want you, but nobody else wants you, brother. If you are a girl, then maybe a lot of people will start to ask for you. Was rounding off looks like a market maker model. Oh, okay, that's cool. But that was so specific. Like you told 1020, it started around 1020. So that was like something you knew what is going to happen around that specific time. So that was so awesome. I actually forgot to tell that yesterday, so I am telling this today. Just too specific. Something like magic. You just told to reverse, it started to reverse. Reaching constant encroachment of 15 minute BC, 1 minute inversion. I would be interested in long scalp. Okay, go for that. I'm just not interested to long right now. I'm watching this 15-minute candle. See this 15-minute candle? It has closed below this daily bearish parabolic gap. Now it is trading the low of this daily bearish parabolic gap, which is a strong resistance here. So I'm just watching here what it is going to do around this here. See this here. So I'm not interested to look for long right now. Either way, I don't have the buy side liquidity. So not interested to look for long right now. Just watching. If you ask me, yeah, I have an opportunity to take short because it didn't trade until the concurrent crossment or the 50% of the opening gap. So I will have an opportunity to take sell. But if you ask me about longing, no, I'm not interested. But if you think it is going higher, please go for that. If you ask me about a 15-minute fair value gap or concurrent crossment, there is no fair value gap that is going to stop the price. It can simply use any of this fair value gap to reverse. That means there is no specific fair value gap that is going market is going to use. So I'm not watching any of this fair value gap. None of them as my reversal. I hope that it's clear, Ben. Lol, everyone wants money. You must be popular. Yeah, that is a good point, brother. What about the bearish daily gap from 7/17/24? JT. What do you mean by that? Daily bearish daily gap. Yeah, let me check actually daily chart. I don't see anything over here from the daily chart until except that one. Let me check which one you were asking. 7/17. July 17. What do you mean by this gap? This is the last parabolic gap. I already talked about this parabolic gap at the beginning of the last stream, not this stream. I have already talked about that, brother. So not interested to repeat that things again. Okay. So I'm just willing to see if it can reach until this 50% of that opening gap. The rejection from here, that is logical from that low. Now I didn't mark the daily parabolic gap in 1 minute chart. As you can see, it's in here, okay? In here in my 15-minute chart. Just to make it more clear. That's why I just didn't mark it in 1 minute chart. I'm just watching in 15-minute chart. Can it use as a resistance and send it at least until the constant crossment of that opening gap? Now is it a trade there from there to there? It's near about 39 handle. Is it a trade? A perfect gambling? Do you wanna take that entry? Please go for that. But it's a gambling. I'm just not interested to gamble. I'm just telling you, I'm not interested to gamble. It's not worthy to take that risk if it is not confirmed. If it is confirmed, then take the risk. If it stop you out, be happy because you are reading the price and I mean, you got stopped out because of that perfect entry. As it is not high probable or something like that, I'm just not interested to take that risk. Is it logical? That is logical because market should reach at least until this confident crossment of that opening gap. That is logical, but absolutely that is gambling. So here what I would do, I would love to see, can it go here or not, so that I can build an idea. Maybe market will reverse now for this buy side liquidity. I will get an idea. So not after pushing the button, can it, let's see, can it reach over here or not? It's called gambling. That means I'm expecting market to reverse from there to there. So what I do, I pushed my button. Now I'm waiting. Let's see if it can reach over here or not. And something is okay. Market has taken some liquidity. Market structure sheet parallel gap. I have this daily parallel gap low or something like that. So this is a perfect setup. There is some kind of liquidity, not the 50% of the opening gap. Instead, there is some kind of liquidity. So I pushed my button from that specific model, or maybe breaker block, or maybe inversion fabric, whatever it is. Okay, I pushed my button from that specific model. It should go for that liquidity, something like that. That is called trading. If you don't get stopped out over here, that is logical. But if you get stopped out here, that is called gambling. You are just trying by putting your money into the gamble table. You are just trying to catch that run. If you keep doing that, you'll think that okay, by trading you can't live, can't it can't be your daily job. This is the price action after Fed Chair Powell speak. Now you can see that it's perfectly falling, right? I'm seeing this is the choppiness, perfect choppiness, not the seek and destroy mode, but this is called choppiness. Market is very choppy over here, which is 99% obvious after Fed Chair Powell speak. I have already talked about that. Uh, mm, Lolita, if I'm not wrong. I've already talked about that at the beginning of last stream. Because of the load shedding, I have restarted this stream. So my last stream, I talked about this price action. What happened in Asia session? What is my expectation from today? Everything. It was just few minutes. I mean, few minutes ago. Hey, Outlander, what are you doing here? You should be in Bali. What are you doing here, brother? We're not expecting you here. Okay, perfectly. It came to the 50% of that opening gap. Now is the time to see if it can reverse. Can it reverse? Now, now I have a logical level. The opening gap 50%. I have now a logical level for reversing. Now I can expect a buy until this buy side liquidity. See this buy side liquidity? Until that buy side liquidity, I can expect a buy here now. Until this line has been traded, I can't look for buy. I was unable to look for buy because from 15-minute chart, I didn't have anything over here, just nothing at all. So I couldn't look for buy from a random area. So I can simply think right now that maybe there will be an opportunity to look for buy. If it doesn't give me that and if it keep falling, I have nothing to do as there is no liquidity. See here, just no liquidity. That is just fall. Nice fall. No relatively equal loss. What is going to be happen here? I don't know. I'm just not interested to look for sell. We reach Newark midnight open. Oh, okay. There is also Newark midnight open. That is also a good thing. That is a good thing for reversal. I'm only interested about the opening gap 50%. Hey Titu, Rahul here. Oh, okay. I lost my phone. Joined you from my mom's phone. Oh, okay. That's cool, Rahul. Sorry to hear that you lost your phone. You should be little careful, brother. And give my salam to your mom. If I don't get any kind of sign that market is going higher, I'm just not going to push my button for buying. At the same time, I'm not going to chase the price. Okay, it is falling. I'm not going to chase him. I will let him fall. Just not interested to chase him. That's all. If I force, then I can say that this is the last parallel gap. Can it come until this area? Not giving more focus over here, but we'll just love to see can it reach until this area. This is a clean fall, just a fall. Is there any opportunity? Absolutely, there is a lot of opportunity to gamble. If you want to gamble, I already explained this parallel gap entry, this entry. Do you want to gamble? Please do that. I'm just not interested to do that because today I am lucky, but tomorrow I will blow my account by because of that habit. Because of that gamble habit, I will just blow my account. I don't want to do that. Instead, I would love to work with the logic. Shouldn't you be looking for a short setup to go with the trend? I'm not thinking like that way. Trend is my friend, it's true, but still because of that, I need to see market will take some buy side liquidity, then it will give me lower market structure shift, then parallel gap, then it will fall. But trend is only going to be my friend if there is a liquidity. I don't have any sell side liquidity. So trend is not my friend. If there is no liquidity, if you have no direction, trend is not going to be your friend. Remember that. Today's target 2600. 2600. Oh, that's too far. Too far, brother. I don't know I have ever told it or not, but trend is going to be your friend if and only if you have the direction. That means you have the liquidity. If there is no liquidity, trend is not going to be your friend. You have to think that this is chasing price. Don't chase the price. I have a doubt. Price has reached one day Favel Cup, right? And now we have 15-minute bearish Favel Cup formed cap. So can we not go short? Brother, everything is going to be important if you have the direction. That means market is going toward that specific area. Now when market is falling, where it is going? You have to show me where it is going. Why it is falling? To take what? To understand? Every logic will be implemented on the chart if and only if you have the destination, then you can use the logic. But when market is falling, if it is going higher, I have the logic to go high because market is going toward the all-time high, which is my target, which is my destination. But when it is falling, let me show you, it is falling. How far it will fall? I have thousands parabolic up over here. Which imbalance it is going to balance? Which one it is going to balance? Tell me. If it is not going to fall to balance the imbalance, which is never going to happen because market always go for the liquidity, by the way. But if it is reaching for the to balance any kind of imbalance, then which one you are going to mark? If it is not going for the imbalance, okay, then where is your sell side liquidity? You have to just show me that. Where is your liquidity that is market going toward to take? If I had a liquidity here, for example, I had a liquidity here and I have seen this. Today is the continuation of the expansion. I would simply say that after 9:30 the trend is confirmed. I would love to start looking for trade. Maybe from there, maybe from that fair value gap. That won't be the gambling. But now, if I go for the short, that's gambling because I don't know where is my destination. If I don't know where is my destination, every kind of sell is gonna be the gambling, chasing price. You wanna chase the price, go for that. I have no problem. Work with the logic. It doesn't mean you have missed the trade or you have missed that run. It doesn't. It has no that type of situation. I'm using my paper money. Why don't you guys get that point? I'm using my paper money, right? If I push my button over there from this parallel gap, I've already explained this parallel gap 3 to 4 times in my life, especially with my members. They know this parallel gap is very important. I could simply push my button from this parallel gap. Okay, I didn't push it. There, I told Ben that this is the parabolic low, which is a very strong resistance. I want to see it will come from there to until this area. If I would push my button over here and maybe I get a loss, what I'm going to lose? Paper money. Am I going to lose anything? Absolutely not. Why I didn't push my button? Because there is no logic to push that button. I don't know how far it will go. I'm forcing market to make this as a last parabolic gap. To be honest, this is not a last parabolic gap, but to that specific leg, yeah, this is the last parabolic gap. So I can simply see that if it is going to work like that way or not. I mean, is it going to hold it or not, or market is actually going through that? I'm just forcing market, okay? I mean, it's not the perfect last parabolic gap, by the way. Is that clear, SK? 20275 next fall. 20275. 20275. Okay, so you are expecting market will keep falling. Okay. Hey, did I shorted the NQ at 25 to 4 morning and got a good run. I saw 5-minute inversion parabolic. It also had a small stop at in your opinion, was it a good trade or just got lucky? And now, first of all, I don't use 5 minute set. Secondly, I don't know why did you take sell. Okay, I'm not going to repeat this thing one more time again. I can see 153 people. I would love to tell all of you one more time. Okay, this is the last time I'm going to describe this one more time. Okay, This is my 15-minute chart. I have this target. This is the all-time high. So I have a destination over here. So if it started to go higher, I will be able to take buy because I know market is reaching for that high. It doesn't need to take that high, but it will go toward that high. I will close my trade here, maybe here. I have an I have an opportunity to look for high. When market is falling, I don't know where it is going. Why? Because I have a lot of things here. At least 1000 fair value gap over there. Which one it is going to fill? I don't know. I don't have any sell side liquidity, so I don't have any destination. When it is falling, if I take that sell, that means I was gambling around that area. If any of you take the sell, obviously you got a good runner. You are a profitable trader. I appreciate you guys. I will tell you congratulations. If you ask me, I am not interested to do the gamble because I don't know why market is falling, how far it will reach. If I don't have the destination, I'm just not interested to trade in that specific area. First, I have to have the target. So finally, it reached until this parallel gap. Again, this is not the last parallel gap, perfect last parallel gap, but this is the leg retracement. That is the another leg. So either way, this is a last parallel gap. If I force the market, this is going to be a last parallel gap. It reached until this last parallel gap. Let's see now if it can go higher or not. No, I'm not interested to push the button right now. I would love to watch the market right now. If it keep going higher, this is my first buy side liquidity. I will try to catch the entry after seeing something, some specific thing. What type of that? I mean, what do I mean by that? It will leave a fair value gap absolutely open. For example, this first fair value gap, let me mark it. It will leave it absolutely open, or it will trade the upper portion of that fair value gap, not the lower portion. This is the first things. It will use some kind of inversion fair value gap. As you can see, this is the fair value gap around that area. I want to see it is not going to this type of things. This fair value gap and that fair value gap. Both of them are the same fair value gap. Look here and here. Forget about all of this price action. Just look at this fair value gap. What happened? It went higher, then it tapped to this fair value gap. What is that? Inversion fair value gap. You take the buy. What happened? Market fall, stop you out, then use this fair value gap again, and then keep falling. Just keep falling, right? I mean, you can see it keep falling. I would love to say it is not going to do the same thing here in this fair value gap. That means it will tap to this fair value gap. It little went higher, fall again, use this fair value gap, keep falling. I need a lot of things. What is the best case of scenario to do here? Wait for a 15-minute bullish fair value gap. Just wait for a 15-minute bullish fair value gap. That's the best case of scenario. Okay. What do you mean by there is no sell side liquidity and fair value gaps? No, fair value gaps is not liquidity. Liquidity is all has to be relatively equal highs, relatively equal lows. Not even a single high is not even the liquidity. Single high is a liquidity, but if you look for single high, you won't be ever right about your direction, because in market you will get thousands of single high, but relatively equal highs very rare, very small amount of relatively equal highs or lows. Okay, I'm out already 30 points. That's cool, Ben Cruz. You are little aggressive. You are little aggressive, to be honest. Is that bad? No, it's not bad. If you pushed your button from this parallel gap, it's not bad. Or if you push the button from this order block, it's not bad. In this type of situation, I'm telling you the best thing, Ben Cruz. Always try to target very low target. For example, if you ask me, I would love to go for this parallel gap here. If I push my button from there or from this order block, my trade will be closed in this parallel gap. Low, tap to the low, I'm already out of this market. But this is the logic. If you really understand why you pushed the button for the buy, congratulations, brother. But if you just simply think that, okay, it is going higher now, so I'm going to push the button. Then you didn't do it right. I hope that you will understand. There is an insane amount of low resistance liquidity run above. Yeah, let's say, brother. So I'm watching these two things, okay? First, I would love to see it is not going to work with the lower portion of this parallel cap. It has worked to the lower portion of this parallel cap. Body should not close to the below the constant crossment of that parallel cap. That's my first intention. Second intention, can it use this parallel cap as a inversion parallel cap? So I don't want to be chopped up like this area. If it close below this parallel gap or below the constant crossband, I'm not interested to look for buy, at least from this logic. So I will keep waiting. Okay, it closed below this parallel gap, also below this inversion parallel gap. Now I want to see the same thing. So whatever happened here, I would love to see same thing here. Can it happen? Can it work like that? This is the benefit of the confirmation. Now I'm not interested to push my button here from this inversion. I mean this real parallel gap. Not interested to push my button. Why? The same reason I didn't push my button here. This is going to be the same reason I'm not going to push the button from there, because I don't have any line their market is reaching for. Now you can say, brother, it is reaching for the low of the opening gap. It is also logical, but I don't see the opening gap as my liquidity the way I didn't see the 50% as my liquidity. So it can simply come until this 50% then reverse, or it can simply come until the opening gap low then reverse. I'm just not interested. See, let's see if it can work the same way it has worked here. This is that same parallel gap, and as you can see, this is the above parallel gap which has been worked. Let me show you everything. It worked with this parallel gap, okay? And what is that parallel gap here? Let me mark the same thing. Now I'm not pushing button again. Do you see the similar thing? Exactly the similar thing. And let me mark this parallel cap as well. Now this parallel cap is actually, it will be messy, so I'm not going to mark this bullish parallel cap, where you will see this is that bullish parallel cap. I'm just not marking this one here because you can see this leg and that leg, a lot of leg will be there. I'm just not willing to mark this one. What is my target here? To this lower quadrant. This is the lower quadrant. So from there to this lower quadrant, like here, there to this 50%. Same logic. Here to this lower quadrant, not below this lower quadrant, until this lower quadrant. So from there to there, 31 handle. Let's see if it can reach over there. I have already told that lot of time, brother Manu. I guess you didn't pay the attention. This is for you one more time. I don't have the liquidity. That's why I'm not looking for sell. If I had a liquidity here, I would take my sell there. I would take my sell there. I would take my sell here around that area. I would go for the sell from there. I would go for sell from here again if I had a liquidity. As I don't have the liquidity, I'm just not pushing my button. I'm observing this price. That's all. Because I can be wrong, absolutely. And I don't want to be wrong. Uh, because of without any logic, I don't want to be wrong. I mean, wrong. I want to be wrong if there is a logic. Then I'm happy to be wrong. How far it can reach until this parallel gap? Remember here, reach until this parallel gap. So how long it can reach until this parallel gap? If it wants to come here, I'm not looking for sell again. I'm just telling you the fact. That's why I'm not pushing my button here. The reason, I don't have the liquidity here, so I'm just not interested. Push the selling button. Buying is more valid for me instead of selling. If I get a buying opportunity, I will go for that. Look, this is a market structure shift. See, this is a market structure shift. Why I'm not seeing this is a market structure shift? Because this is relatively equal loss. Market left that relatively equal loss over there. If it was not relatively equal loss, if this low could take that low, I would take my risk over there to take the buy. I would avoid all of this price action. I would avoid them and I would go for the buy. As it left this relatively equal lows over there, I'm just not going for the buy over here. Instead, I will watch. I just don't have any opportunity to look for the buy over there. That's all. This is not 1 hour fair value gap. This is actually 50-minute last fair value gap. That is the line, the target line. Okay, the lower quadrant. Do you get it? Do you get it from the same logic? Look, this setup, that setup. Do you get the same thing here and here? Did I go for this trade? No. Why? Just because I don't have the liquidity. Just because I don't have the liquidity. I didn't push my button here, here, here. No, no pushing button. I'm just observing this. That's all. Every time I'll push my button here to this parabolic curve, it's gambling. Where was it? The entry? Let me show you the entry. Should put your stop loss above that candle. See this candle above that candle. That is the best place to put the stop loss. I'd love to put it above this parabolic gap. Target is here. Again, the best is the candle has made this parabolic gap. Put it above there. I'd love to put it little above. Tight stop loss. Target is here. The low rejection. Target is here. Can I push my button over there? Absolutely I could. I told you why I didn't push my button and why I didn't go for the buy as well. Why that was not my buying opportunity, because market left that relatively equal lows around that area. If it could take that low, if market told me that I'm going higher now, I would go for that buy here. Just I would go for the buy. I would avoid everything because buying is logical to me. Guys, do you get the point here? That specific fair value gap. Do you get that point or not? Let me know that, okay? Now what? If it can close above this fair value gap one more time, I'll go for buy from this fair value gap. If I get a loss, I'll be very happy to get that loss. But if it can reach above this fair value gap one more time, tap to this favorable gap, I'll be in the wrong. I mean, I'll be in the buy. No sell. I'll be just simply go for the buy. That is over confirmed to buy for me. Observe it. But use this one just if you have the liquidity. If you don't have the liquidity, don't use this entry, please. It's my request. Because this strategy is not certified by someone very experienced person like ICT or someone like that. Okay, so I'm a very small guy, so this is my observation. I don't want you to put your money put into the risky table because of my observation or my understanding. So do it, use it, study it. If you feel confident, go for it. What is the next area? This zero. See this zero? That is the opening gap low. It should reach at least until that zero. That is the last area. And at the same time, the real last parabolic gap or the entry parabolic gap which is here. This one is the best area to reverse. Do I have a parabolic gap? No, this is the last parabolic gap. Perfect. Let's see if it can reach until that area or not. Brother, there was a market structure shift, parabolic gap trade, market is falling. If it keep falling the whole day it is keep falling, I'm not interested to take the sell. I'm not going to trade any time over here. No, never. Can you go for the buy? Just because I have this 1 minute liquidity, I don't have any 50-minute liquidity as well. No 50-minute liquidity left over there, so I'm also bad for looking for buy. That is also true. So it is the area where either market has to make some kind of liquidity or I have to avoid trading. Yes, this is the daily last family cap reaction. Absolutely, this is the last family cap reaction. Just watched price fall with no reason. I'm also waiting to long it. But Chris, for longing, I also don't have any target. I mean, no buy side, no sell side, just nothing. Simply I have to watch. And this is the reaction from the last parabolic, the way I told. This is the last parabolic from daily chart, which you are seeing the reaction from there. So this is all the reaction. I'm unable to catch all of this reaction just because I don't have the liquidity. If I had the liquidity, I would be able to catch some of them. At least some of them I will be able to catch. Brother, I don't want to with you because I am going to miss all of this run. It's okay. It has closed that opening gap. Tap to the last parabolic gap. Let's see. I'm going to remove that opening gap now because it has perfectly closed that opening gap. Now this is the logical last parallel cap. To be honest, below this last parallel cap, I have that extreme last parallel cap. So let's see if it can reach here and here. If I force, no, there the sideways candle. Sideways candle, yeah. Should continue short from my experience. If you think like, please go for short. If you get any kind of opportunity, go for short. Mhm. Price is below daily opening price. Okay. So today's trend is bearish. Okay. Net K. It can be, brother, but I can see it should go higher now. This is the my opinion. So I am not interested to look for short. If I don't get any opportunity, I'm not going to trade, but I'm just not interested to look for short. I need the this chart. Cool. 1 hour bearish candle engulfed 4 bullish candles. Damn. Any trades so far? I didn't get more. Did you get any? Can we consider 19956.50 as equal lows? Is it because they are too far? 19956. 19956. You're okay. It's too far. No logic to come over here. Absolutely no logic to come over here. Obviously, price can go, but I'm just not interested to see it will reach over there. The real last parabolic cap is this one. Actually, this is holding the price, which is this parabolic cap. So even if it is little broken, it should not be broken. Yeah. And if it can touch here, I'll just remove this one because this is the last parabolic cap. 20195 can be touched. 20195. 195. It has already touched 2195, I guess. 195. Yeah, it has already touched 2195 because we're thinking it's going for all-time high. We are bullish, right? Or else we would be looking for shorts, isn't it? No, it's not because of that. I'm looking for buy or thing. I don't have buy side liquidity. I don't have sell side liquidity. I have only the all-time high. That's I have. At the same time, I know that even if I would love to go for buy, I have to let this parabolic gap be broken first. This last parabolic gap should be broken first. So today is the day where I am not seeing any kind of entry. Here, no trade until now. I was waiting to see if it can make any kind of 15-minute liquidity from 15-minute chart. I would be able to look for that buy or that sell. As market didn't make any kind of 15-minute liquidity as well, I just don't have any trade right now. So all-time high is a liquidity. So ultimately it will go for that. It's just the reaction from the last parabolic gap, or it can be the reversal the way I explained the SMT with EMIN S&P and Nasdaq. It can be the reversal. I am not sure what is that. So I'm just not interested to trade. If I had a liquidity from 15-minute chart, maybe I would be able to go for a sell or buy if it could make any kind of liquidity from 15-minute chart. As it didn't, I have no opportunity to trade. No CM Chetan, there is no relatively equal loss around that area. Did you shoot tired? Please take a rest. Really, I'm tired, brother. To be honest, I'm really tired. Manu, if you see that, please go for sell, brother. I don't see that, so I'm not looking. But if you see, you please go for that sell. I mean, there is nothing wrong, right? I can be wrong, so you can be right. So please go for sell. I just didn't see. I'm not interested to look for sell. That's all. In my eyes, human eyes didn't see any sell side liquidity. It didn't make any kind of sell side liquidity. That's why I wasn't looking for sell. If you're watching here around this area, yeah, that could be your sell side liquidity. This low and that low, they were perfect relatively equal lows. Until this line, there can be some kind of entry, but as you can see, it is around 930, where I'm unable to trade around 930, which is forbidden for me. So I'm just not interested to trade around 930. Except this, I'm okay. I don't see any trade. Okay, if I had a fair value, I mean swing high over there, market structure sheet, fair value gap. Am I going to take buy from there because it has traded the hourly order block, 50-minute last fair value gap? Was I going for a buy from there? Absolutely not. Why? Because it's a big fall. So after that big fall, I have to watch two things. First, if it reverses exactly from that consonant crossment, not even weak will go below the consonant crossment, I can go for the buy from the first entry setup. But if it doesn't do that, instead if it trade one tick below that consonant crossment of that last parallel gap, one tick by week, no, that is not my valid setup for buying. I'll wait for a bullish parallel gap. You want to take a buy from there, please go for that. You want to take a sell, go for that. I'm just not interested. I will watch this parallel gap the same way I have watched this area. Remember this area, I'm watching the same thing here. This parallel gap not going to touch the lower portion of this parallel gap. This parallel gap, same thing. I'm just not going to mark, but I'm watching the same setup here and here, same thing. See this parallel gap, that is that parallel gap. This parallel gap, these two black line, see here, these two black line, that is that parallel gap. This candle low, that candle high. Can it use as an inversion parallel gap? That means it will tap to this parallel gap, it will keep going higher. Or is it going through this parallel gap here? Actually, let me mark this one. There is nothing wrong to mark that one, right? It has no problem to mark that one. It will first close above this parallel gap, then can it hold the price, send it higher? Just didn't mark this one. That's all. I'm watching. No, I am not tired because I'm not tired. I actually Peter was telling me to close this stream because of the questions. Getting a lot of questions. That's why. Peter, I think your order block 15 minute is not. This is isn't okay. You just retest your. This is not 15-minute order block. This is hourly order block. Go to your hourly chart and you will see that was the unfinished business which has been finished over here. Remember this fair value gap, that fair value gap, same fair value gap. No worries. How many likes did I get? 69 likes. Bullshit. Okay. What do you think about low resistance liquidity? What do you mean by low resistance liquidity, brother? It is called low resistance liquidity run. If you don't have the liquidity, how can you say low resistance liquidity run or high resistance liquidity run? Liquidity runs means it will go for the liquidity. Where is your liquidity? Yeah, just 70 likes. It's okay. People are really know what to say. Can I change the price? I could change the price from there. I could change the price from there. Changing, if you don't understand what is changing price, you know nothing. Okay, so you are seeing that market is falling. So what I'm doing, I'm just taking sell. Don't do that. If you are an ICT trader, I mean ICT trading concept, if you're using, please don't do that. Chasing price is a bad habit. And if your psychology is very strong, then chase the price because you will know that I'm going to stop after certain losses. But if your psychology is not strong enough, don't chase the price, please. Not a good sign. I really wanted to see it will close above the constant crossment of that last level gap. Manu, your experience was telling you something else. Your experience was telling you that market is going to keep falling. So stay with your experience, brother. Never ever change the thinking or the experience by watching the price. Don't do that, brother. As you told, your experience was telling you now it can be happen. Okay, I don't know, but as your experience was telling you that market will keep falling, why you are changing it? Please don't change it. It's a bad habit. It will hurt you. Please don't do that. Instead, stay with your experience and wait for that things. If it works, go for the trade. And if you just keep changing your price by seeing, I mean, thinking by seeing the price action, you will be chopped up. 100% sure, brother. It's an advice, okay? Just an advice. Always believe your experience. If I were you, I would only look for sell because you you told that your experience was telling market is now. In my opinion, to be honest, I didn't see it. It's not my experience. I'm just telling you your thing. So until it doesn't prove you wrong, keep looking for that things, whatever you are watching. I mean, you have watched in your life. How many times you pushed your button, Manu, until now? Just remember this area. Remember here again, please. Just remember the same thing. What happened here around that area? Expect the same thing. Is it going to do the same thing or is it actually reversing now? Use this one. I just didn't mark this parabolic gap. Mark it as well. If you'd love to look for a buy, what is going to happen? Market is not going to work with the lower portion of this parabolic gap. Even wick went lower, no worries, but body should not close below the constant crossment of that bullish parabolic gap. This candle low, that candle high. It should not close below the constant crossment. If it doesn't do that, maybe it will go through this parabolic gap. Maybe. Then it didn't close this parabolic gap, come back again above this parabolic gap. Tap to this parabolic gap, go for the buy. Now, here, what happened? It closed below, tap to this parabolic gap. We are talking about sell. But can I look for that here? No. Until the 50% is not closed, I can't use this parabolic gap to take the sell. The way I explained here and here, both of the area it has to close below the 50% of that bullish parabolic gap. Remember these things. I have already explained that, Manu, before you, I mean, asking me that question. Looks, we are going up. Really? That's a good news, brother. You are the one who actually told me that we are going up. I was very happy to see your comment, brother. Now, it is not giving, it didn't give me the confirmation that it is going up. If it wanted to go up, it could close above the constant crossment of that last parabolic gap. It didn't do that. So I'm just not interested. Think that it is going up as it didn't give me the confirmation here. Oh, brother, you're not going to push your button today? I don't think so. Is this parabolic gap important here? I'm talking about this parabolic gap. See this parabolic gap? Is this parabolic gap important here? Absolutely not. This parabolic gap has no value until this parabolic gap is not closed by perfectly like here. If this parabolic gap is perfectly closed, take a screenshot, brother. Please take a screenshot and then look for this type of things. It has to have some kind of high time frame PDR. Obviously, it has to have that type of PDR. Here we had the upper quadrant, if you remember. Then here we have the, I mean, 50% lower quadrant, I guess, lower quadrant and the last parabolic gap. Before it though, here we have the last parabolic gap and the order block. So you have to have some kind of parabol. I mean, high time frame PDR, obviously. Monsoon. Let's wait. Yeah, that's why looking go up. Oh, okay, that's cool. Said just you were waiting for the right opportunity. Yep, brother. I'm still waiting. I'm just not interested to push the button until I get the confirmation. Yeah, I would go for the buy here from this order block. See this order block? I would go for the buy from that order block. If I could see one candle closed above the consonant crossment of that fair value gap. This inversion fair value gap, how to use this inversion fair value gap? I'm not going to push my button over there because I don't know it is going to work or not. So what I actually do, I wait for the order block to push the button. If I saw it has closed above the consonant crossment, yeah, I would go for that order block entry. From that order block, I would go for that entry. How long I would go for that entry? If there is a last fair value gap, okay. If there is no last fair value gap, then relatively equal highs, or maybe randomly I would close my trade around 30 to 40 handle as it is highly volatile. What do we have around 20, 30, 40 area, brother? What do we have there? I mean, why do you think that we can go for the sell from there? Okay, I don't see the redistribution or distribution things. I don't see them. What about you, Pablo? What about you, brother? Let me know. See this order block here. I was already in the market. If just this candle could close one tick above this constant crossment, I'm already in the market here. If I push my button now, it's gonna be the gambling, and that would be my stop loss. Just little below that order block, and maybe I would go until this order block 949. But now I'm not going for this entry. Why? Market didn't give me the confirmation here, didn't close above the last fabric constant crossment, so it's not the confirmation. It is not telling me that I'm going higher, so I'm just not interested to push my button from that order block that is low probability, absolutely perfectly gambling. I'm just not interested to gamble over there. Instead, I'll just wait. Okay, do you understand this part? This learning, do you understand this part? This is my selling opportunity. See this one? This is my selling opportunity over here. Are you going to take the sell? Absolutely not. Why? Market didn't close below this bullish fair value gap 50%. I can't look for the sell. And do you understand this part as well? Why I'm not looking for sell? Why I'm not looking for buy? Why I didn't go for the buy? Why I'm not looking for the sell? You are using some fair value gap concepts that will help you to understand price action little better. You wanna chase the price? Chase it. What did I say over there? Remember? Push the button until the that area. As there is no liquidity, I'm not pushing my button. And what I am saying here, no pushing button is valid. Why? Because market didn't tell you that it is going to fall or it is going to go higher. Listen carefully, you will learn. Whoever pushed the button, Just listen me one more time carefully. Whoever pushed the button after that fall around this area, whoever pushed the button, they were gambling. They didn't know what they are doing. What they have done, they are seeing that market is falling, so they push the button. That's all, nothing else. They just mark some kind of fair value gap. Whatever there you will get, pushed the button. Even they don't know why that fair value gap was going to hold the price. They can't show you this like this way. Here, here, one after another. I'm showing you the same thing. Even if I pushed my button over there, I will have a logic and I will explain you exactly how far market will go. Even if I would love to push my button. Why I didn't? Because I didn't have the liquidity. Whoever chase this price, they're gambler. Don't don't just listen to them. Even if I show you the entry over there, don't listen to me. Leave me alone. If this candle can go above that high, is it? Yeah, valid. If this candle can go above that high, there is a fair value gap. I'll go for the buy from there. That is going to be my 22 IT model because market didn't leave the liquidity here. The way it left the liquidity here, remember? Liquidity left there. Market didn't leave the liquidity here. And no, I don't have the SMT actually, but market didn't leave the liquidity here. If it can give the market structure shift, fair value gap, immediate reaction, I'll go for that buy. Difference between trough fair value gap and inversion fair value gap. The difference between trough fair value gap and inversion fair value gap. Inversion fair value gap. I'll say you the inversion fair value gap first. See this fair value gap. If you would love to use this fair value gap as the inversion fair value gap, how you are going to use that? For example, you are seeing market actually came this way. Okay, so this is a bearish fair value gap. So what should it do? It should tap to this fair value gap, go lower, take the liquidity, went higher, tapped here, went higher, and that area. This is a high probable inversion fair value gap. Why? Because first market use this fair value gap and take the liquidity. This is a high probability inversion fair value gap. If it doesn't take that liquidity, something like this, it is also inversion fair value gap. But if you ask me, it is better to wait this type of situation. Let me give you the example about the bearish inversion fair value gap. Sorry, here. So market is going higher, 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 higher. This is the highest fair value gap. It has taken some kind of liquidity, extreme liquidity, traded some kind of high time frame PDRA, last fair value gap or whatever it is. Trade this fair value gap, take the buy side liquidity again. Fall, tap to this fair value gap, boom. High probable bearish inversion, high probable bullish inversion. It doesn't need to take that high. It can simply came here and then it can do the inversion. But if you would love to go for the high probability, that is the high probability, not trough fair value gap. Everything is in line. Tap to this fair value gap, went higher, take the liquidity, came here. How should it use as a inversion fair value gap? Came little lower, maybe it will take little lower, come back again above this fair value gap. Tap to this fair value gap, boom. This is the fair value gap that should work as a inversion fair value gap, but it is going to work the same way it should work. So here, tap to this fair value gap, should keep going higher. Instead, come back again, tap to this fair value gap, it should keep falling. This is called, I mean, this is the trough fair value gap. How do you know that it is the trough fair value gap or it is the inversion fair value gap? If you have the, for example, you are using this fair value gap as a bullish inversion fair value gap, as a bullish inversion fair value gap. So let me remove this all things. Here, it came here, tap to this fair value gap, took all the liquidity. Okay, came here, and at the same time it has traded some kind of high time frame PDRA, any kind of breaker block, order block, or fair cap, or everything. You are using this parallel gap as a inversion parallel gap. You will have to have some kind of obvious liquidity here from your 15-minute chart. You have to have that. Below this 15-minute buy side liquidity, you will have to have some kind of 1-minute liquidity, relatively equal highs. This is a high probable inversion parallel gap. Trough parallel gap, there will be no buy side liquidity. The same thing went lower, came here, tap to this parallel gap. It is going higher. No, you are not going to take the buy. Why? You don't have any buy side liquidity. No from 1-minute set, no from 15-minute set. More probably, you should use the 15-minute set to your buy side. What it will do? It will fall again. Use this parallel gap. Trust this parallel gap now that it is going to take the liquidity if you have any sell side liquidity left. Below the extreme liquidity, still if you had some kind of liquidity, use this trap parallel gap like that way. Is that clear? I need the answer. Okay. Gupta, I need your answer, brother. G. Thank you, brother. So I can see that I can explain something very beautifully. Well, after 2 minutes, I will lost my opportunity to trade in this morning session. So actually, after 11:30, I don't trade. What did you see? This whole sell, I didn't participate. Why? I didn't have the direction. Can you do that? If you can do that, congratulations, brother. Very soon, you are going to earn a lot of money. If you can't do that, and if you just push the button, any of you, if any of you, I'm just telling those people who are with me for so long now, not the new people. So some of you can be the new people over here. So I'm not telling this to you, okay, brother. I'm just telling those people who are with me at least for 1 month, at least for 1 month. If any of you pushed the selling button today, you are a gambler. Very soon you are going to lose your account. You are going to take a lot of losses. You will be able to push this button to chase this price if and only if you have a very strong psychology. That means if you are wrong at least 2 times, you are going to stop. You are not going to trade anymore. And in that area, your stop loss is too small, or maybe you are taking very low risk, maybe the micro account, 5 micro contract. Yeah, then it's okay. Otherwise, you did the perfect gambling, and I have wasted my valuable time just because of you guys. So if anyone took that sell, let me know. I mean, don't let me know, please. I will get hurt. Please don't do that. But it left here relatively equal loss. Can you see this relatively equal loss? Even if I get a market structure shift now, I'm unable to look for buy. Remember this reaction from this concurrent crossment? That was I was unable to look for buy from this parallel gap because or the order block over there. The reason is market didn't close above the concurrent crossment. Take the notes, take a screenshot. When you will see this type of situation, you will get this type of situation lot of time in your chart. Lot of time. Observe the price action over there. Learn it. It should be the same thing again, again, and again. Lolita, the old me would have placed minimum 10 trades by now. Now I am just waiting for better opportunities. You're amazing, Tito. Thank you, brother. You're most welcome, brother. Not true. 925 made a DCG and 930 tap and rejected. Oh, okay. No, brother. You didn't get my point. Okay, I don't want to talk to you because even didn't get the whole concept. Whatever I told, you didn't get the whole concept. I have already showed you one entry, two entry, three entry. I showed you three entry over there. I will get how much handle. Maybe I just take a parcel and I hold my trade until the last parameter. 223 handle. I will get 220th handle. From there, pushed my button from there to until this area, last parallel gap, 129 handle. From this rejection from the daily low to until this area, 200 to 100. Take a partial, hold the rest. Put the stop loss to the break even. Hold the rest. Maybe then I got stopped out. It doesn't matter. It's called gambling. Okay, brother? So I'm not interested to do the gamble. I told these things one more time. I'm telling if any of you pushed the button who are with me for so long now. So I'm not telling those people who are new over here. If you are with me for so long, I'm just telling to them only. If you pushed your button, you did a good gamble things, and I will promise you, brother, you will blow your account, and you will never be able to withdraw any kind of money from your account because you pushed the button by watching the price. Market was falling, you just chase the price, nothing else. If you don't have the target, the destination, you can't push the button. You can't push the button if you don't have the destination. Here you have no liquidity. When market was falling, there was no liquidity at all. So you didn't know how far it will reach. When you don't know that, no selling is valid. If you ask me, can I go for the buy? I have just 1 minute liquidity here. Where was that? I guess it was. Where was that? 1 minute liquidity. Was that here? Uh, I forgot where was that. Whatever. There was some kind of 1 minute liquidity, not even the 15 minute liquidity, whatever it is. I have just 1 minute some liquidity, which is also not valid as a direction. 1 minute liquidity is also not valid. Only the 50-minute liquidity is valid. So you will go for only the liquidity. If there is liquidity, go for that. If I had some kind of liquidity here, maybe some relatively equal loss, I will catch this one. I will catch this one. I wouldn't push my button from there below the new day opening. I mean, sorry, daily bearish parallel gap. I knew I will get a reaction from the last parallel gap. Go and watch my first stream, first part. I explained this last parallel gap. What is that parallel gap? Why it is rejecting from there? Why is that? Very specific things. How far it can reach? Yesterday I told you exactly the same area. How far it can reach? But you have to understand the part where you will have to have some liquidity to look for your direction. Because when it is falling, I just don't know when it will reverse. So what I can do, I can push a button, then I can gamble. I'm not interested to do that. In a bad day, I will blow my account. That's why, okay? We should never believe the MSS if market leaves the liquidity 1 week. Absolutely, brother. It's true. Okay, Marcus, I don't know why you are just arguing with me. If you don't like whatever I'm telling, just leave, brother. Just don't argue with me because whatever you are telling, I can prove you 1,000 times wrong. I did it in my life lot of times. So I don't want to do that. I'm just trying to skip that. Okay, brother? So I'm just not trying to argue with you because I'm fed up with this. I've already proved so many people wrong over here. Herman is one of the guy who actually came here for the first time to do that, and then he was forced to leave this stream because I keep making him wrong, keep making him wrong. So please don't argue, otherwise I can't just continue with you. Okay, brother? Just if you don't like it, just skip it. Maybe you like other part, take it. Which is not going to comply with you, just skip that part and be be consistent with your understanding. Just don't argue. That's my request, please. Okay, for me, today is one of the day where I was unable to push my button because I didn't have the buy side liquidity, I didn't have the sell side liquidity. Yeah, if I got a chance to buy, maybe I would be able to look for a buy because I have this all-time high, a single liquidity, though it's not the liquidity, but all-time high is always the liquidity. It's always the liquidity. Okay, So all time high is always the liquidity. If I had an opportunity to go for buy, I would go for buy. I was looking for a buy until I have seen some liquidity here, maybe this area. I had some liquidity, so if I would able to take a buy from there, I would go for that buy. I didn't get any opportunity to look for buy, so I didn't push my button for sell. Never ever I didn't push my button for sell. Even if it keep falling, I'm not interested to look for sell if and only if this parallel gap is broken or the new week opening gap is broken, then I will go for sell for this relative equal loss, which is actually the obvious liquidity. So I'll go for this obvious liquidity. If market can come until this new week opening gap is broken, then I will start to look for sell. Until then, I don't have any liquidity, sell side liquidity, sell side liquidity over here. I don't have any buy side liquidity as well. So either I have to wait for 15 minutes to make some kind of buy side liquidity, or maybe it will come here and make some kind of sell side liquidity. Then it will go higher. Then it will start to fall. For that sell side liquidity, I'll be able to go for that. Otherwise, I'm unable to look for buy or sell. No pushing button is valid for me. Otherwise, I'm just done. Entry, if you would love to wait just the winning trade, if you wait for the perfect setup. What is the perfect setup? 15-minute higher time frame PDRA, 1 minute 22 YT model. You have perfect liquidity from 15-minute chart. You have a liquidity in 1 minute chart. That is called the perfect setup. If you wait for the perfect setup, you will be able to get 95% winning rate by that perfect setup, which I will prove in my Discord that you are able to do that. Perfect setup you are not going to get every single day. It will take time. I'm already went through that perfect setup, so I am working with this type of small fair value gap entry strategy now. So I am already went through this perfect setup. I'm not interested to talk about that perfect setup anymore, but whoever are new, stay with that perfect setup, learn this type of small strategy, keep learning this, okay, and stick with the perfect setup. Perfect setup you are not going to get every day. It's maybe 2 or 3 perfect setup you will get in a week maximum. In time you will see there is 5 to 10 perfect setup every day from the London session to until the PM session. In the meantime, stay with this perfect setup. Try to learn these concepts, how you are going to use the fair value gap. If you can learn this concept, lot of things is going to be very easy for you. Okay, then yeah, simply you will improve and you will be able to, I mean, avoid the perfect setup. Instead, if you get the perfect setup, you'll go for that. If you don't get it, for example, Ben, I'm just giving your example, brother. Please don't mind. I don't know where did you take that entry exactly, from where was your entry. Wherever you was your entry, if you close your trade here to this fair value gap, you did the right thing. If you just, I mean, think that okay, it is going more higher, you did the most bad thing in your life because you are gambling over there. So wherever was your entry, I don't care, but your closing should be at least to the low. You should take the partial and your trade should be closed to the 50% of that fair value gap, because this is the last fair value gap that is specific, like that is the last fair value gap, like this one. So if you did it, I mean, perfect. If you don't do it, this is not last fair value gap. My mistake. That was the actually the entry fair value gap. Otherwise, you did something wrong. So that is the logic. We can take a lot of entries by depending on that price action. Lot of entry I'm able to take, but it doesn't mean that you have to take the entry. Just be the master of one model. Rest you will see that it is happening automatically. Nothing is going to stop you. That's all, brother. That's exactly what I did. I took it from 15-minute BC and C of 4-hour BC. Okay, I trailed stop tight and then 1 minute CB, just like you said. That's cool, Ben. That's the part of learning the price. I mean, fair value gap. Now, I'm not saying Ben learn it from me. He can learn it from anywhere, but the way he managed it, that's the best case of scenario. I will take a entry over here. See this fair value gap? I'll take an entry over there to this fair value gap, around this fair value gap. Stop loss is going to be just below this fair value, this candle which has made this fair value gap. See this fair value gap over here? I'd love to close my trade around this fair value gap, around this fair value gap low. When it will touch this low, that is going to be my closing over there. Now, is it a good setup? No, it's not a good setup. It's a micro scalping. Why it is a micro scalping? Because I'm watching this fair value gap which has closed above this fair value gap with a fair value gap over here. So I'm going to believe this fair value gap which is going to send the price at least below this, I mean at least to the bottom of this fair value gap. See this low until that low. It is going to reach until that low. I didn't mark it in a right way. Just let me mark a line. That will be easier for me to show you the precision. Here until that low. It hit over there. So a little below around that area. Okay. So this is a scalping. Can I go for that? So I know it's a just 10 handle. Some of you will think that, oh brother, this is bullshit. Okay, no problem. Take a partial over there, hold it at least until the 50% of that fair value gap. Put your stop loss to the break even. If you get a stop loss, you're going to get 9 handle stop loss or 10 handle stop loss. No worries, use the same logic again. If I keep doing that, how many winning trade I will get, how many losing trade I'm going to get. I saw this is not a rejection. So what I'm not going to do, I'm not going to take the buy from there. What instead I'm looking over here. Obviously, I'm not looking for a buy, right? Then what I'm looking for, obviously sell. So what can I use? Here I will look for any kind of inversion fair value gap. If I get an inversion fair value gap, I'll go for sell from that area. Look over here. See this candle here and there. Let me mark it. If this candle could tap to this parallel gap, I'll be in the market. Where is going to be my target? This low, just simply that low. From there to there, where is going to be my stop loss? Maybe above, just above this bearish parallel gap, one tick above that bearish parallel gap. If I'm wrong, I get stopped out. Perfect. If I am not wrong, I'm going to get that. That is called scalping. Are you willing to do that? What I do, I take my entry over here, put my stop loss over here. I'm going maybe until this area where I'm thinking market will go. Do I need to do that? No, man. Hey, Ali. Yeah, brother. How are you, brother? By the way, Ali, it's been a long. I didn't see your name, brother. I didn't forget you, by the way. I didn't forget you. Do you want the 50% of that fair value gap? That will be my target. No, not even one tick above the 50% of that fair value gap because the logical level is 50%. After this level, it can simply reverse. That is the logical level. Why? Because market left liquidity here. See, all of this liquidity, market left that liquidity over there. This fair value gap 50% is extremely important. That has the power to send the price below here. What else do you see? Highest up close body close candle, which is your order block, propulsion block. It can trade until the propulsion block before falling. All of this logic, if you can understand, you will be able to trade a lot of small trade. Okay, small scalping. But it doesn't. You don't need to hold your trade for so long. Oh, brother, that was coincidence. That means you coincidentally it hit your target. Let me show you one more trade. Okay, I'll just, if I get another opportunity, I'll show you. Okay, if I say like that way, then some of you will copy my trade. I'm not going to do that. I will do that in my Discord. Actually, I'll do that in my Discord. Okay, so some of you, if you are with me in my Discord, I'll show you that how many times you will do the scalp. You will keep counting how many times I'm wrong, how many times I'm right. If I'm wrong, how many I mean handle I'm losing, and if I'm right, how many handle I'm going to gain from that specific trade. No, you're not going to take 10 contract. You're just going to take at least one contract or two contract. Just one or two contract. If you get loss, perfect. If you get profit, perfect. Simply you will be able to take thousands of the money from this market if you do this type of a small scalp. You don't need that runner. That's all, brother. Hmm. Okay, I will hear until the 12 actually. I am getting fed up day by day. I don't get likes. I don't know who the hell are watching me, my live. What they actually watching me. I really don't know. If you are my subscriber, then obviously you should push the like button. And as you are not pushing the like button, for example, I can see that 161 people are watching. I get just 95 likes. That means if you do the math, there is 96 people is not my subscriber here. And if you tell me that, I don't believe it. That 96 people are not my subscriber. In my opinion, most of you are my subscribers. So if you are my subscriber, why don't you push the like button? I only ask for the likes. Or should I do the course seller? I should be the course seller. like other people. All of the information I'm giving you for free, and that's why you are not giving me the value. Oh, I hate this. All I'm doing this for free. Do you know why? Because of the respect that I deserve some respect from you because I respect you. You should respect me as a back, and you don't give me not even like. If you don't like it, then push the dislike button, brother. There's nothing wrong. Where did it close? Look over here. Where did it close? Exactly where did it close? At the same time, this is the funny matter. What do you see over there? You will never see market will leave this kind of clean liquidity. You'll never see that. It will leave this clean liquidity. Rest you know better than me. Forgot to like. You changed streams. My bad. Oh, so it's okay, brother. Just give me the likes, man. I just ask for the like. That's all I asking from you guys. Nothing else. I don't need your money. I just need your likes or dislike. If you don't like it, then just give me the dislike. But do something. I'm just putting this thing on my chart. I'm just unable to do that because I know if I do that, some of you will push the button. But if you know what you have to do, you already know that. You know from where market can go from where. I mean exactly where market can go. Exactly from where. Okay, I mean from where to where market can go. You know that better than me. Just use that logic, and you will see the small scalping, the fun of this market. To to know about the closing, that closing, it is important. After it done, I'll tell you. As a hindsight, you'll see this is as a hindsight. But if it is a loss, I'll tell you directly. No shame. I'll tell you directly that that is a loss. But you know what I'm meaning. If you are with me so long now, you know what I mean. What I mean. Just remember one tick. One tick, just remember. Because one tick is very important. Yeah, absolutely, Mani. If anyone is with me for just 30 minutes, he already know the trade. I don't need to mark it because if I do it, then some of you will copy my trade. I don't want to do that. That's all. If it is a losing trade, I'll tell you. Honestly, I'll tell you that yeah, I would take that loss. It's not the order block. So if any of you are thinking that that is the order block, no, that's not the order block. I learned how I can be patient from you today. Usually I can't do that. Okay, that's a good achievement. I hope. Already partial has taken. If I have the opportunity, now you have the order block, a perfect order block. Partial has taken. Stop loss is to the break even. Simple. Not exactly break even, actually below the order block. Just one tick below the order block. You have consecutive order block, brother. Two candle consecutive order block. Why you will take the partial here? Do you know? Because you are doing the scalping and you are watching this candle, the highest up close body close candle. It can be simply, it can be the bearish order block. So you have to take the partial to the 50% of that candle. You have to take the partial over there. Now stop loss is below the propulsion block. I'll mark them. Okay, there you go. Boom. See this parabolic cap. Now I can just use it as a hindsight. I told you if it is a losing trade, I will tell you. My stop loss is just one tick below this parabolic cap. Just, I mean, sorry, not parabolic cap, below this candle. Why? Because this candle has made this parabolic cap. One tick below that candle. Target is this buy side liquidity. Partial is to the 50% of that candle. Went higher, made this relatively equal highs, which is my order block, a perfect order block here. I would love to mark the opening because market has already traded the order block here. This is the order block. This is the propulsion block. Here, this is the propulsion block. So when I got the partial, the 50%, my stop loss is going to be here below this order block. When market closed above this propulsion block, my stop loss is going to be here below this propulsion block or at the break even, wherever you want to put it. This is my target. I just didn't put it, but I told you if it hit my stop loss, I will tell you. I just told one tick below that parabolic cap. If I take a loss, I'll take a 1200 loss. I'll take it with confidence that I'm going to take it. Why? That was a confirmed entry for me. Look at this relatively equal highs. This is the power of the relatively equal highs. And what else did I see over there? This candle, where did it close? One tick or maybe one handle above this constant crossment. That already told me that I'm going higher, brother. Don't worry, I'm going higher. It has already told me. What happened there? Did it told me that I'm going higher? No, it didn't tell me that I'm going higher. So what it has done? It went lower. Do I need that runner? Absolutely not. I can simply use these small concepts to be profitable. That was not. I agree. That was coincidence. What do you say about this one? This is also coincidence? Maybe. Maybe. Okay. Hi Titu, just came in and I did the same setup as what you were explaining now. Okay, instant. I just didn't put it over there because I knew that if I just call it and then I mean put that things over here, some of you will copy it. That's why I didn't want to do it. Otherwise, it's okay. I mean, yeah. Do I need to chase this price or can I work with the logic? If I know how to work with the logic, I'm not going to afraid to get that loss, that 1200 loss, because I know I will be able to take a re-entry over there. Okay. See you, Manu. See you, brother. Boom. Nice to meet you. Never gave me what I was looking for, but I definitely like the long since short were profitable in AM, not copy trade. Oh no, I didn't tell you, Winston, because you just joined me. I was telling to my viewers. Okay. Thank you guys for pushing the like button. At least I can see 122 likes I got. That's cool. Do I need to hold it until this area? Absolutely not. I have this relatively equal highs. I'm cool with that. Someone has just sent me $100. Who is that? See you, money. I guess it is AFX because without AFX, nobody has the. I mean, nobody will take that risk to listen bad word from me except AFX. Let me check if it shows on the screen. Or is that you, AFX? Oh, okay. So it was you. I don't know why it is not showing on the screen, but I just got the message that someone just sent me $100 to my PayPal. So I'm I was expecting it was you, but thank you so much, AFX. Except AFX, if anyone sent me the money, I'll just tell you him. I mean, tell him that leave my stream over there. Don't ever follow me again. Earn the money, send, donate me. I will love to take your donation, but first earn the money. I don't want your hard work money. Okay, you are earning money by your hard work. No, I don't want that. Earn the money from trading, please. No, thank you. Believe me. I believe you, brother. I believe you, man. I love you too. See, Outlander also love you. Yes, I'm special. Very special. Lol. Yeah, you're special because you all are earning money. I want all of you to see that you are earning money. I really don't know why it's not showing on the screen. I really don't know. Musically, thank you. You are most welcome. I'm going to close my session around 12. So after 1 minute, I'll close my trade. If any of you learn anything from here, just don't forget to keep in the likes because I know that some of you get mad at me because I didn't participate in this call even after outlining the trade. I didn't participate. I explained why I didn't participate. Then I have shown you the perfect area. I told you I am forcing market to make this as a last parallel gap. It's not the last parallel gap. That is the best last parallel gap. If and only if it can be broken, then this is the real last parallel gap. But it has used this last parallel gap at the same time the hourly order block, very specific order block, very specific order block. Then whatever it is, you know what you are doing. You have some 1 minute buy side liquidity. I really don't remember exactly where, but it was the here somewhere. Yeah, just find it out. I don't know. The 1 minute liquidity is not that much strong. Guys, let me remind you one more time. If any of you are interested about Apex, we have 80% off until the end of this month. So 150, 250, and 300k is gonna be $50. The lifetime fees is gonna be $85, which is not the regular price. Okay, regular price is much more higher. So it's a great opportunity to get some perfect account size. Okay, with a small amount of money, if you know how to trade, obviously. At the same time, we have my funded futures for the first time users. It's gonna be cost $48, 50k account, $90, 100k account, $132, 150k account. No activation fees. Bluenox has 90% off until the end of this month. By the way, that first time users, my funded futures, that is also valid until the end of this month, and the rest you know. So if any of you interested, don't forget to use the code T2Wizard. Okay. Outlander, how are you, my friend? Yeah, how are you, my friend? Outlander, I learned a lot today by Be Patient. Thank you, Jamie. If you really mean it, I really appreciate it. Okay. I don't know you guys actually mean it or not, but I tried my level best so that you can understand the price action. When you should stop trading and when you should trade, when you will have the direction and when you don't have the direction. God bless you. Thank you, Alex. Thank you so much, brother. You're most welcome, Jamie. Parakpi, which of these is better for a beginner? What do you mean by that? Parak, I really didn't understand your question. I hope that Tamimi can help you if it is related about the Propfirm. I'm good, guys. Thanks. Outlander, we're missing you. Let me show you something actually. Just I'm done or with the price section because it's already 12. I'll just talk a little bit with my friends and then I'll close my stream. So if anyone here because of the price action, you can just skip. I mean, you can close the streaming. Where was that? I guess in that. Oh, by the way, I'm going to close my message in my Twitter from the next week. Nobody will be able to send me the message in my Twitter. So if any of you are interested to communicate with me, you can just come here to my Twitter and you will see the pin comment here. This is our Discord. So please join to our Discord and to the comment of this stream to the comment box. You can see the pin comment. Discord link is over there. You can join over there. We have a very big Discord family now, near about 300 people. I hope that very soon we are going to be bigger family and we have a lot of things to do over there. Very soon we are going to do lot of things over there, but remember everything is for free, so no charge, nothing. I will never charge you money for learning purpose, never ever. If that is about teaching, I will never charge money. So yeah, absolutely, if any of you are interested, you can join over here to our Discord. Okay, but love to reveal something actually. This is the guy called Peter and he is just enjoying his time. I'm feeling jealous. I'm feeling jealous. Okay, he's, oh man, I'm feeling jealous. Thank you, always learning. You're most welcome, Jerry. Thank you so much. You're most welcome, TP. Silver, thank you. You're most welcome. The funded prop firm. Tamimi AFX. Okay, I guess Tamimi gave you the reply. So they are the prop firm expert comparing with me. Sorry to share this, Peter, but I had to share it. I had to share it, man. It's a really picture that motivate me. I love traveling, and when I see this type of happiness, I feel motivation. So I thought that I should share this because yeah, all of us actually deserve this type of life. Work for this type of life. First learn, then earn. That is my advice. It's not only for trading; it's for your real life. So whatever you are doing, kind of business, job, trading, whatever you are doing, try to do it with your full potential, not something like part time. If you're doing trading, do it as your only way. If you're doing business, do it with your everything, and then expect the better life. Someone just told me long time ago, if you act laughing, okay, always try to laugh. You don't need to be happy to laugh. Just act you are very happy, you will be happy. And it's absolutely true. It's absolutely true. Okay, sir, आपको हिंदी आती है? मुझे थोड़ा थोड़ा हिंदी आता है, पर मेरा हिंदी उतना अच्छा नहीं है। मैं हिंदी में बात करूँ तो तुम लोग हंसोगे। ओके, तो इसलिए मेरा हिंदी उतना अच्छा नहीं है। यही बिकॉज मैं बांग्लादेश से हूँ। मैं बहुत ज़्यादा हिंदी फिल्म देखता हूँ। कैन बी सम ग्रामर मिस्टेक बट या बट मेरा हिंदी उतना अच्छा नहीं है, दैट्स ऑल। थोड़ा थोड़ा आता है। या आई एम फ्रॉम बांग्लादेश, तजुल। Tamimi. Okay, I'm from Bangladesh too. Okay, Tajul. Thank you, brother. I didn't know that. Happiness is difference between expectations and reality. Happiness is just a feeling. You have to act for the happiness. So if you act for your happiness, you'll be happy. Only English allowed, yellow card. I'm sorry, don't block me, please. Thank you, Tajul, for subscribing, brother. Keep coming. Keep coming, okay? And please join our Discord group. You can see to the top of the comment box. You will see the Discord. Please join over there. I really would love to talk a little more with you guys. I mean, not according to price action. Then I will close my stream for today. But if anyone wants to leave, you can leave. I would love to talk with you. That's all. I would love to read your comment. I love to read it. I always love to do it, but Buro is over there, so he always get angry on me if I focus on this. I mean, chatting. Then he get angry on me. I don't want to. English allowed plus six accent allowed. Okay, you got a new subscriber. Okay, I got it. To this. Okay, Jeris, why it is lot? Lol means lot of laughs. Is this a good price action? No, it's not a good price action. Without any logic, when it was falling, it's not a good price action. Trading and working with the logic is absolutely different. Trading, learning, working with the, I mean, logical things is absolutely different. You can simply gamble as long as you want. I can keep doing this, looking for this type of entry lot of time. I can look for the 22 YT model here lot of time. Simply 22 YT model. Let me show you one 22 YT model over here. This high has taken that high. Can you see it? It has taken that high over there. Market structure shift, fair value gap. One fair value gap. I will look for just three candle. One, two, three. This candle reach until this fair value gap. I'm already in the market. My stop loss is above that high. Target is maybe somewhere here. Can I go for that? Absolutely. Is it logical? Absolutely not. What is that? Just a possibilities. You want to work with the possibilities? It's up to you. I'm not going to say that. Can I push my button over here? I keep saying that, brother. I'm using paper money. I'm not afraid to lose some money. With logic, if I get a loss, I'm happy with that. But without logic, if I get a win, I hate that. I hate that. Love from trading, love of trading. Okay, sir. What did you say? If you in mood to talk, let's continue this on Discord. In Discord, I think I should close the stream right now. I have to pray. I have to eat. I have to watch a movie. I have a movie actually to watch today. I need to watch that movie. So it's cool to close the session for today. Okay, anyone has any question? If you don't have any question, I'm gonna close my session for today. Just let me know. Otherwise, just let me. By the way, FX, thank you so much, brother. Though this time also you are wrong. I didn't need any money. So two times you're wrong, one after another, where I really didn't. I don't need the money. So last two time you are right, absolutely right. I don't know how, but it was a coincidence. In the morning, I was thinking, oh man, if I got some money, that would be better. And around the evening, you sent me the money. It was really, I was surprised. What happened? But the last two times, that means today and the last day, I don't need any money. To be honest, I have a lot of money right now actually, and I'll be okay. Maybe next 10 to 15 days, I'm absolutely okay. I don't need any money. So you're wrong, brother. But thank you so much, man. You're most welcome, Outlander. What's CRT? Candle range theory. That is candle range theory, and in my opinion, that is bullshit. Never waste your money for the candle range theory. It's my opinion only. When is the next stream? Tomorrow, Tajul. Tomorrow. You're most welcome, Al Mahmoudi. I'm not your teacher, I'm your brother. We all are the student. So we all are learning all together. Okay. And please join our Discord. You will get the notification whenever I'll be in live. So sometimes I start live. I start doing live around the London session, around the PM session. You will get the notification if you are with me in my Twitter. Okay. Arka. Okay. Thank you. That's cool. Arka. Thank you, bro. God bless you. Thank you so much, Arif. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. So until the next stream, we will be here all together again. Okay. So until the next stream,